Everybody is exposing Walmart for the evil they are. They're around here worried about shoplifters, but they are the main one that's stealing from everybody in America, and they need to pay. I got this video. Y'all gonna be surprised. Y'all think Walmart, oh my God, I'm gonna get a really good price. They're gonna do me right. You are in for a rude awakening once you find out what Walmart has really been doing. It's been stealing from families, it's been stealing from myself. Everybody has been played by Walmart. You will see in this video. Stick around and watch.
Another reason I don't shop at Walmart. I just bought this 2 days ago. Look how freaking, look at that. I look at the date. Expired December 26, 2025. That is why Walmart sucks.
So I bought this bag of cherries from Walmart on Saturday. Okay, it's Wednesday. Where's the date? I'll show you the receipt. Where's the date? So 5/05/02/26, and it is May 6th. So 4 days. Okay, and I didn't realize this. I can't believe I didn't realize this. But the price of these cherries bulk, $18.44, almost $20 for these cherries. Okay, I've had a couple of handfuls that I put in a little baggie to take to work with me, and look at them. Look at them. Like, you can even see they are all rotted. Like, every single one of them. Like, this is what we're paying for. $20 for rotten produce. And like, I know I probably should have looked better through the bag before I got it, but the ones, like, I was looking and they seemed good. Like what the fuck, Walmart? This is what you're selling people, or whoever is making these goddamn chairs. Like, look at that. What a waste of money. Sorry, I'm just mad at myself.
I've been going to Sam's to get groceries. This is Sam's bacon. We ran out of bacon, and I had to go to Walmart to get some more bacon because we live an hour from a Sam's. This is Walmart bacon. What is this? Look at this. Are you kidding me? It's all like that. Like, this is all Walmart bacon. This is Sam's bacon. This is terrible. Like, are you kidding me?
Yes, besides the receipt scams, a lot of people are also complaining about the outright poor quality of products at Walmart. Shoppers are increasingly running into spoiled or stale goods. So where exactly is the quality control looking?
Cost of living is too high right now. Gas and inflation are too high right now. If it says 10 ounces on the package, it better be 10 ounces. All right, guys, we have another short waiting problem with the Village Farms organic grape tomatoes. They're asking $3.34 for these. Let's see if any of them come in at 10 ounces. Let's calibrate the scale. 100 grams. 100 grams. They're supposed to weigh 10 ounces. All right, let's go. 8.9, over an ounce short. 9.2, almost an ounce. 8.9, over an ounce again. 9.4. 9.4. 9.5. 9.7. We're getting closer. Do we make it? I mean, there's plenty of room in there. Look at that, for more tomatoes. They're cutting out 2 tomatoes per package to increase profits. Reputable purveyor, especially with produce, should be packing an overage for shrinkage. There's a similar product, 10 ounces. There you go. So it's up to you when you're in Walmart and you see this brand. Buy it or not.
Yo.
After this woman went to Walmart to buy ink for her printer, she realized their craziest scam.
I am in Walmart and I came to get ink for my printer. So this is the ink that I use, and the last time I purchased it, I think it was like $40. It is now $79 and it's online. You can purchase the ink for $33. So I went up to customer service. I'm like, this ink is $33 online. It is showing up for $79.
But as she looked around, she found the craziest way to save her money.
This is the exact same ink that's included in this printer, okay? So it was $79 just for ink. This whole printer is $64. So it's cheaper to buy the printer and get the ink. This is just not making sense to me.
Great value bacon again. 1 pound. 0.90. Now let's see how much it weighs out of the package. All right, let's calibrate 100 grams. 100 grams. Let's get them out of the package. Let's see what we got here. Let's put this on ounces only. As we all know, 16 ounces is a pound. Let's see what we have. 13.4 ounces. 2.5 ounces underweight. All right, what do we got here? 14 ounces. All right, so a lot of people say in the comments, what are you whining about? That's only a strip of bacon. Let's start seeing what our strips weigh. 0.8 ounces. The one package was 13.4 instead of 16. Let's see how many strips we're missing from that package. Here's a second strip. So 8 ounces or 0.8 ounces on a strip. That's 2. That's 3. We're looking for 2.6. We're almost there. So we're talking about 3 strips of bacon, which means every 7 to 8 packages short equals a free 100% profit package.
Photos were used in a recent lawsuit. So if you look closely, you can see this is normally $1.48 per pound, but it was on rollback for 98 cents. It measured in at 15 pounds, 0.38 ounces. But look here, on the receipt, it actually got charged 23 pounds instead of 15 pounds. 1 pound at 98 cents a pound. So the rollback worked properly. They were charged the $22.76 that this was normally marked for, exactly the same, $22.76 and $22.76, so that at the rollback price, they just increased the poundage so that it equaled out to the same amount that it was going to be charged prior to the rollback. Here's another example of pork that was weighing in at 1.98 pounds, price per pound $5.17, and total price $10.24. When it was charged up, it was charged for 2.19 pounds at $4.67, so it did the rollback price. It came out to the same total, $10.24, that it would have been before the rolled back price per pound, because they overcharged for the pounds in the exact amount to get the exact price that it would have been before their sale. Walmart still denies any wrongdoing, but has agreed to settle tentatively for $45 million. So customers who purchased eligible groceries sold by weight from Walmart between October 2018 and January 2024 may qualify for the settlement. So you can go to my and you can use that to find the link. Also, this is mouseprint.org. There's great information there, and that's where I looked all of this up. So
this pack of Walmart chicken is already underweight in the package, and you're not going to believe by how much. I'm going to show you, then we're going to open it up and see how much the chicken weighs. That's what we're supposed to be paying for. Out of all the stores that I have found them in so far, one store I weighed 21 packages, and 11 of them were underweight up to a 1/4 ounce. The package I'm about to show you is the biggest short-weighted so far. All right, let's calibrate our scale. 100 gram weight. 100 grams. All right, here we go. This is supposed to weigh 5.5 pounds, 5.5 pounds out of the package. 4.92. All right, as you can see, I've already teared our container up. We're sitting at 0. Here's our pack of chicken. Let's see what we get. I'm curious to see what this pad weighs and the container as well. There's liquid in there. Where are we? 4.24 pounds. That's just about 1.25 pounds short of 5.50. That's insane. All right, let's see how much the packaging weighs. 0.730 of a pound. All right, let's see how much this pad weighs. The absorbent pad is coming in at 0.550. That's over 1/2 pound itself. So technically, all this fluid in this pad was in the chicken when it was weighed at the factory, so we're going to give them this weight. 4 pounds, 7-8 ounces.
A pack of chicken breasts labeled 5.5 pounds actually delivers only 4.24 pounds of pure meat. Almost a pound and a half just vanishes. So what exactly is the customer paying full price for?
Did you realize that this TV right here is a Walmart tracking device to track you at home? Walmart bought Vizio Television. When they did that, they acquired millions of people's data. And more importantly than just the TV itself, they acquired the data system. They bought SmartCast and the data advertising platform that was owned by Vizio. So here's how it works. You pay $598 for the TV. You get it home, you unbox it, you plug it in, and you realize you can't operate it without a Walmart account. Actually, it says right here that a Vizio account is required for Smart TV. And that's more than deceptive labeling. That's a straight up lie. You'll be immediately redirected to set up a Walmart account. And here's the sinister part. Like I said before, it wasn't about buying the physical TVs. It was about buying SmartCast. Any Vizio televisions that have been manufactured in 2026 require a Walmart account. And look at the deceptive pricing scheme. $238 for the TCL 50-inch and $178 for the Vizio. SmartCast is the operating system that lives inside the TV. It runs all your apps like Netflix and YouTube. It controls your home screen. And most importantly, the ad data system. What it does is detect what you're watching, even from cable boxes, game consoles, or DVDs, and your cell phone connected to the Walmart app. Now they will tie in what you and your family watch, search, and buy to relentlessly market you into their store. Even more Orwellian than that, linking your TV to your purchases to your location. Now you are a probable target for personal product pricing adjustments set according to your needs or desperation. This is called dynamic pricing, based on your personal data. And the fact that a giant corporation like Walmart has laid the foundation for a deceptive controlling system just like this should have us all outraged. Does it?
Does Walmart know whenever you buy something in cash? Because they do know. And it's actually not what you think. However, a lawyer just came on here because he just caught Walmart basically telling on themselves because they asked for a survey for an item he had recently bought at Walmart, except he had only bought that item and he had walked into the store and paid with it in cash. For people who are like immediately, oh, I know exactly what it is. It's going to be the app. Or you're going to have like looked it up online before you went. He did none of these things. He didn't search it. He knew exactly what he wanted, walked into the store, had enough cash, paid for it, didn't use any kind of card, no discount code, nothing that linked to him. Because that's our first thought. He did something like that. He got an email for a discount, something. No, he did none of that. So how did they do it? Easy. Facial recognition software. That sound crazy to you? It shouldn't. Because even people in this video are like, well, I worked there 5 years ago and they were working on this then. No. Guys, I worked for Walmart after high school. Back in the old days, they already had this stuff in the stores. Started as a way for them to like watch their cashiers. It wasn't just cameras over the cash registers. I'm talking before self-checkout. That's how old of a bitch I am, okay? They had this where they could facially recognize so they could track people through the store. They could watch their cashiers because every holiday season, it would not fail. At least one of our cashiers, if not multiples of them, would get arrested for not swiping family members' Christmas presents at checkout. So like they were stealing hundreds of thousands of dollars a day by not scanning items for their family members. All of this was happening over a decade ago. So it's only gotten better. So they will be able to identify you in the store. And he walked to the electronics section, so plenty of opportunity, saw what he was checking out, and then followed up with him because they did have his information. Now, how do you avoid this? They have glasses now, stupid face shields that are supposed to help with this. You'll look stupid if you do it, but hey, you can do stuff like that. You don't want them to have your email address. You basically don't want to have a smartphone because that's also another huge way that Walmart and basically everyone tracks you. Living off-grid if you don't want Walmart to know what you've bought, even with just cash.
Walmart, and I had to make this quick video. I am so mad. And I had seen this on TikTok before, and I thought, there's no way this could happen to me. Well, sure enough, it did. So my husband and I ran over. We got some stuff at Walmart. We rang up. and it came out to like $196. And I'm like, whoa, you're expensive. So he left. And as we were walking out, I grabbed the receipt to take a look. And sure enough, there was a charge on the bill. And I don't know if you can see this right there. Store merch, $47.88. The hell, I didn't buy anything for $47.88. And I had seen somebody post about this on TikTok. And I was like, well, sure enough, $47.88. So we looked at everything, counted everything up in the basket. And I'm like, this is not matching. So we bring it over to the guy. We show him. The only thing I could think of was the tea, which was all of $3.48. And we bought 3 of them. So the system rang it up at $47.88. And I said, no tea is $47.88. Showed it to the guy. He looked at everything. He rescanned the 3 teas. He was like, I don't know what that is, but he gave me my credit with tax back of 51 something. You bet I'm going to be hanging on to these receipts. Everybody be aware. It's the holidays and you're getting scammed and you don't even know.
I just got to record this real quick. I'm in Walmart and self-checkout, and I did the math on all my shit before I even came to the machine. And I'm like, why the fuck is it $10 more than I expected? Look at this shit. They wanted to ring something up, $14.97, and the cashier lady and I, we looked it all up. All of my items are in that bag. What the fuck? They scamming out here. Yo, they literally scamming out here. They tried to get me for $15 for something that didn't even exist. Watch Walmart, yo.
People keep catching Walmart cheating, tomatoes short by a full ounce, or mystery charges popping up on receipts. While prices rise, they quietly cut weight and add fake items, making millions off small scams that ordinary shoppers lose.
If you are wondering why the new Vizio TVs at Walmart are so cheap, I'm going to tell you. When I first saw this, I didn't think it was real. I thought it was a joke. Oh, it is real, my friends. Walmart is now being exposed for selling certain TVs at a loss so they can force customers into mandatory Walmart accounts that activate hidden surveillance, turning every screen into a powerful tracking device that enables relentless targeted advertising. And yes, this is true. The Vizio Smart TVs, as of early 2026, require a Walmart account to activate and use smart features. The login is mandatory for setting up the streaming apps. So mandatory login, smart features, all of that. Yes, they are doing this to so many different appliances. I'm going to tell you what. And yeah, it does have technology that tracks and then sends you advertisement and things like that. They're also doing this with cars. Have you noticed that with newer cars? To set up your maps and all of these things, you have to set up for some kind of subscription service in your own car. We're even talking about kill switches in your own car. Here's the thing I think. Whoever comes out with a car or just an appliance that is nice looking and new and it works and it's efficient and it's just basic with the basic things, like a really good, just basic car that looks nice, that gets you from A to B, but that doesn't have all of that. Whoever does that and does it well is going to do extremely, extremely, extremely amazing in their business.
His is just straight up creepy. Walmart got their hands on the SmartCast surveillance system, which now forces you to create an account and tracks everything: what you watch, what you search for, and what you buy. In the end, your TV turns into a home spy that helps them tweak prices based on your need and push ads on you.
Okay, I don't know what the deal is about people freaking out about Walmart right now, but you can see here, ain't nobody at my Walmart. But I want to show you one more thing. Hold up, I'm walking to it. How empty this place is, bro. But look, I'm coming up on it. Here we go. I want to know why in California eggs are $15 or whatever. If you look right here, we got $5, $4 eggs in Texas, y'all. Crazy, huh? Ain't nobody here, bro. Make it make sense. What is going on? Is there really a boycott? Am I missing something? Till next time.
So definitely check it out.
this is. This is supposed to be a lot heavier because it's got more weight on it than this one. This one's 1802. I put this on the scale. It's at 4.3 pounds or something. It has on here at 6.17. This is the second time this happened to me, but fortunately, I caught it this time before I was going home. Which one's heavier to you? This one, right? But if you look, this is only 2.98, 2.92 pounds or whatever it is. This is 6. This isn't 6 pounds, man. It's only 4, not even 4.5 pounds. You guys are charging people for 6.17 pounds. That's a good one. I'm glad I caught it this time because last time I took it home and I was out money on that. I want this, but I'm just bringing this to your attention. You're a manager. Something needs to be done about this because how many other people that don't realize this that I'm not saying you, but the company in general is ripping off.
Walmart loves making money off short weights. Either the bacon packs are missing 2 to 2.5 ounces, or the system just inflates the weight on the receipt during a sale so you still pay the full price. And this happens all the time.
I'm back at my infamous crappy Walmart once again. And as you can see, they are scamming people once again. You can see this tray of chicken is 1.5. He's bouncing around now. 1.520. But the package wants to lie and say 1.722. Always measure your meat. Pause. Okay, do you think I'm playing? Let's grab some more. Let's grab this one. Let's grab this one. And let me show you how much of a scam this Walmart can be. We're going to walk over to the scale, and I'll show you how badly they're scamming customers. Okay. You see how it says 1.709? It's 1.506. Scam. You see how it says 1.790? Right there. Another scam. Hold on. And last but not least, I think all the chicken here are scams. 1.522. Scam. Smarten up, everybody. Always weigh your meat. It's not just the chicken Walmart is scamming you over. Just check this out. It says 0.413 kilograms. But is it really? We'll find out. Wow. Wow. They are scamming you big time. That is not 0.413 kilograms. Holy heck. Be careful out here. Let's check out the next one. They want to lie and tell you it's 0.388 kilograms. You put it on the scale. My goodness. 0.118. Scammers.